So let's quick start. Ooh. Well, let's quick start off this episode with saying that I found a meteor crash site, and that's it. So I'm back at my house, and ooh, my frame rate just tanked there for a second. And we're gonna get into finishing up some stuff for the Buildcraft system, or the basics of it. So let's go ahead and head back here. Building material, let's grab some wood. Should only need 2 of that. And some gold. And I'm gonna need some redstone. I don't think I have nearly enough, but that one's kind of easy to remedy. And wow, my headset is crackling today. However, what we're going to do is we're going to make ourselves 1 set of wooden transport pipes, and 4 sets of golden transport pipes. I need 2 of these wooden transport pipes to be wooden conductive pipes. And then we're going to need to make some pipe waterproofing. And I'm also going to need to get some more redstone. So, it's all back here still. Like I had placed it intentionally. Let's go ahead and grab half this stack of cactus. And go ahead and head down to the furnace room. And switch everything over, make sure, or get the iron firing up. And let's get the pipe waterproofing. This will give us cactus green, which can be converted into pipe waterproofing. And let's quick convert it. And let's waterproof a pipe. Okay. That's the whole premise. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, I'm back, and okay. Let's grab this cactus green. Convert it into pipe waterproofing. Let's get ready to finish up downstairs. So let's take the elevator down. And finally set up all of this stuff. And I'm going to convert all of you and the rest of you. Okay, let's go ahead and place these here. Smack you into that mode. And I'm going to have to bring this up, and I will have to take care of that upstairs. But let's go ahead and bring water over to these. Now, these will begin filling up with water. Okay. And I'm going to need some acacia wood to fix up this wall. But for the most part, that's set up. Let's go ahead and head back up. One more. And I'm going to grab all of the stuff I need to finish up that. And there we go. And I'm going to dump this off here. Let's go ahead and finish bringing the power line up. Okay. Wow, my headset is not liking me today. Headset, what are you doing? Okay. And I didn't think about it, but I ended up not bringing the right thing. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, now I've got what I need. So, whoops. Now we can do this way. And bring this up one too far. So now, we've got a power system. I'm going to knock this one out here, and I'm going to place that there. So, where do we go from here? Well, that's where we go to a pulverizer next. Which, fairly simple. So I'm going to go ahead and make the piston that I need. And I'll be back when I'm ready to move on in this build. Okay, so I just need to finish up one thing, and now let's go ahead and make ourselves a pulverizer. And let's go ahead and toss it down right here. And I'm going to set this to blue mode at the top. And I'm going to clear all other faces except for this one, which I'm going to set to orange. Okay. Now, this isn't getting power, because I don't have the system downstairs set to power anything. But before I go about and do that, I want to make one more thing, which is a powered furnace. That's going to involve some brick and another machine frame. So, do I have any clay just laying around? I also upgraded this chest to a gold chest. No, I don't have any clay laying around. Okay, I'll have to search for clay. I'll be back in a second. So, we're back here, and that means that I've got all the stuff I need. I don't have it with me because I apparently didn't think that part through, but let's go ahead, grab a gold ingot, 2 redstone, 2 of that, and 1 more redstone. Let's go ahead and get to making this thing. Oops. 1 more gold, and 4 iron. And let's go ahead and make the machine frame. Now let's make the powered furnace. No. Ow, I forgot that 1 more redstone detail. Okay. Let's go ahead and head back here and place the powered furnace down. First, let's sleep through the night so that you can see all of the joy that is ongoing conflicts in Millionaire. Okay. So I'm going to clear all of these sides except for the left and the right side. Which means that this will now export into this chest when this runs. Now we need one more thing. Technically 2, but I need to make a hopper. So let's go ahead, and I have a chest somewhere. Or I don't. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and make 2 chests. Let's make a hopper, and to make a hopper and something to put on top of the hopper. So 5 and oh wait, 2 more pieces, or another chest. Let's go ahead and there we go. And a hopper. Okay. Let's grab some fuels. And let's head down to the basement. Flip the switch and head down. Still haven't fixed that. Oh well. And there we go. Those 2 are starting to power up. And I'm going to bring the elevator back up. Let's go ahead and toss the hopper on here, and toss this chest here. And these are going to start running. They'll drop down into the hopper, and the hopper will unload into the pulverizer as it can. I'm going to pull all of this stuff out. Well, I can let that be. I will keep the crusher around because there is one thing I can use the crusher for that I have not gotten to just yet. Let's go ahead, I'm just gonna, oops, now I need the bread. Drop all this stuff off here. Grab some other stuff that needs to be processed, and then we'll see where to go from there. Although I already know where I'm going. It involves meteorites. Yeah, so, that little clip at the beginning, I showed that I had mined a meteor. So let's see what we can do with meteor chips. We can create armor out of it, and we can create tools. So, let's see about making some of this. We can also make meteor shields. These are things that I'm going to get to in a bit. Well, that's going to be fun. But one thing I should note about this whole system that I've set up is that the system will in fact take metallurgy ores. Any metallurgy metal will in fact pulverize. Oops. There we go. And I'm going to let the zinc dust process. So let's go ahead and make ourselves some armor. Pants, chest, and helmet. Now, this armor has magnetization. What does that do? Well, if you remember, there was a mod called Xenos Reliquary that I'd messed around with that had the Coin of Fortune. And as far as I can tell, magnetization is almost exactly like the Coin of Fortune. So let's go ahead and... Yep, instantly picks it up. So let's see if it works with everything. Yes, yes it does, it appears. Oh, so I'm actually a big fan of this armor now. This means that when I try and break things and try and keep it from going in lava, it's slightly easier. So we've got meteor armor now, and we've got a grand total of magnetization 4. So, what now? Well, that's a good question. I'm going to have to restart Minecraft and see if I can fix the sound issue that I'm having. And once I've done that, I will be back and I will know where I'm going to go next. So, with everything, with all of the basic power and basic ore processing, the question now becomes a question of sustainable power. And there are a few things... Oh, why did I walk out the side? There are a few ways to do this. Let's come down here and look. These are probably... Yep. They are stuck at a maximum value right now because stuff upstairs is not running. So, how am I going to work towards sustainable power? Well, that's the simple part. Or rather, that's sort of the simple part. What I'm going to do is I'm going to begin working on steam boilers. Now, steam boilers in and of themselves are not self-sustaining. They do not, there is no infinite power with them just with the steam boiler. So, how do I plan on remedying this? Well, we're going to take a look in the mod Mine Factory Reloaded for this. With the planter, grower, fertilizer, and harvester, and sewer. And I was starting to work on this system at the end of my last series when things went kind of wrong with that world. And that was mostly my own fault. I added mods when everything was mostly stable and didn't really need me to add mods. But the basic premise is exactly the same as that. So let's go ahead. I'm going to make for myself 4 pistons, a crafting bench, and we're going to make a rolling machine. So, we've got a rolling machine. Now, let's go ahead and grab golden conductive cable, pipe, golden conductive pipe. And I'm going to make sure that none of these need restarting. And I'm going to grab all of this. Yes, you're missing a queen. And, yep, you're good. And let's go ahead and head back here. I'm actually going to need 2 golden conductive or cables, pipes, whatever. I had forgotten about that. So let's grab another one. And I might be able to automate the bee system soon, but that's going to take a little while and require a few more machines that I don't have and don't have the resources to make yet. Okay. So let's go ahead and start up making what we need to make with this. This is going to make iron plates. So let's look at what we can do with iron plates. And let's hope that Minecraft doesn't... Okay. We can make iron tank walls, steam engines, and low pressure boilers. These are what I want. These are the simplest of things to make. We're also going to need fireboxes, which are both going to require fire charges. This is the difficult part. Because I don't have certain mods installed, mostly Thaumcraft, this means that I am going to have to go find blazes, kill blazes, and survive. That's the difficult part. But for the time being... Oh, right, I never smacked those with my wrench to fix them. But for the time being, I've got this process starting. I've got the... whatever those things are called. The plates being made. So, let's switch gears a little bit and work on this system that I need to make. One of the major things I'm going to need is I'm going to need fences for the animals. So let's go ahead and make some fences for the animals. Okay. So the most important part is that I do need these, or is that I'm going to need a pen or a small area to keep these animals. And actually, I happen to have... Well, no, I'm not going to do that indoor, never mind. or indoors, never mind. I have an area that would work just fine right here. Okay. So I'm gonna quick dig out this area, and I'll be back when it's done. Okay. Pen is ready. But there's another small problem that needs to be addressed. So let's head in here and dump off some of this stuff so that I can go address that issue. And that issue is... that was a weird sound. That issue is with trees. In that I don't necessarily have enough to begin. And by enough, I mean, you know, anywhere near enough. I need... Where is the rubber? I need raw rubber. And I need lots of it. So let's go ahead, plant some trees, take care of some trees, and go from there. I also should... Oh, okay. And grab that. And so I'm going to plant a few of these rubber saplings right around in here. And I'm going to bone meal each of them, and hopefully each of them will grow into a tree. Okay. And these give off a piece of rubber at a rate of 1 rubber per 1 tree, or per 1 wood block. So you should always end up with 1 rubber for each log of wood you get. And I'm going to plant some more. And we've got 34 rubber for now, which is a pretty good amount. And for this, I'm actually just going to put it directly into the powered furnace. And I'll let it cook up on its own. And I'm going to go, I'm going to make a platinum tool. See if I can, actually. Let's grab 2 of these, and grab some of this. And I can put this in the wood. Oh boy. Okay, platinum axe. You have next to no uses. Platinum, is there some property I'm forgetting about you? There probably is. Oh well. For now, I'm also going to make another thing, and it's going to be a centrifuge, which involves sturdy casings, and a lot of other bronze. Or a lot of bronze, I think. Oh, it's copper. It involves 8 copper. Hopefully I have 8 copper. I don't have 8 copper. Well, I'm gonna go grab 8 copper in the meantime. So, I'm just quick demoing the awesomeness of my armor and the horrible frame rate something is causing. It just floats to me. And it's magnificent. Okay. Back to your regularly scheduled programming. Okay, so I'm back, and hi, I hear you out there, zombie. You can just stay out there. So let's go ahead. And do I have tin? Yes, I do. Good. Good. So we're going to go ahead and make ourselves some bronze. Make a sturdy case. I'm going to need glass. Do I have you just laying around? Would you be in building materials if I did? Yes, you would have been, but I don't. Also, Here's a small problem with this armor. Really hard to get rid of things. Unless you accidentally place them in the world. So I don't have conventional glass, but that one's easy to fix. Oh, yes I do have conventional glass. Still, incredibly easy to fix. So I'm gonna go ahead and not bring this one up. Clear out this. Realize that I don't have one very crucial thing that I need. Go ahead and head back here to grab that last crucial thing. Tools and miscellaneous. I need these. And let's go ahead and make ourselves a centrifuge. Okay. And let's go ahead and grab this. And I'm gonna need another hopper, but I can do that off camera. And let's go down and make sure that the pipes are still producing power. Or that the engines are still producing power, that one. And I'm going to grab those. And it appears that they are. Okay. So let's go ahead and centrifuge some of these honeycombs. And let's see what we get out of them before I start centrifuging them. Beeswax and honey. Bad zombie. You sit there and think about what you've done. Okay. Let's let this centrifuge. And I'll be back when it's done. Okay. So we've got a honey drop and beeswax. And let's see what we can do with both of these. I think I know what I can do with a honey drop. The honey drop thing is going to come in a little bit. I can make catalyst, depleted honey crystal, more catalyst, glistening melon, more catalyst, honey pot, honeyed slices, stamp. Let's see. Iodine capsule. Honey capsule. Okay. Now there was something else that I wanted to test out. Do I? Where is my unifier? Here it is. Let's try something with this. Okay. That's what I thought. Well, I'm gonna let the centrifuge continue running, but I'm gonna call this episode here. So I will see you guys next time.